Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tiffany and I'm a senior elementary education major in Texas. So, I haven't vlogged since literally the first week of school. I just haven't been up to it and I haven't wanted to, and my life is kind of boring. But I figured this week is my fall break, and so I only go to school until Wednesday, and then Wednesday I'm driving home for the rest of the week and the weekend. I got the week off from work, so I don't have to work. Yeah, so you can just follow me around. Today is Monday, October 12th. I'll try to vlog more frequently, but yeah, so right now I don't have a phone. Saturday at work, I was pulling out of my pocket and I smacked it on, so like I was trying to catch it and it like fell really hard onto one of our jewelry towers, like the bottom of it, so it's metal, and it like messed up the screen. I'll insert a picture right here. Don't worry about the white. Like, I could still see the screen perfectly fine, except for the black chunk taken out of it. And then the line that went across below that, it was like shaking. But I could still like, I broke it Saturday night and I had my phone all day Sunday and I was using it. It just wouldn't have lasted. Like, it would have eventually deteriorated and it just was annoying. So I just wanted to get it fixed. And yeah, it's only white because I took a picture with the flash on, and so in a mirror, and so it made it white, but I could see the screen just fine. So I have a place back home that I trust and I go to. I know exactly how much it costs and I know exactly how long it will take and things like that. I've broken my phone way too many times. But I was like, okay, I want to get this done like as soon as possible so that like I don't make it worse or anything like that and lose total use of my phone. So I found one down here. It's inside the local grocery store, and I called them Saturday night because when I broke my phone, it was still 30 minutes until they closed. And so I called them and I'm like, hey, so I have a Samsung S8, and so I'm like, do you have the part for this? And they're like, yeah, we have it in stock. I'm like, okay, cool. How much is it gonna cost? They're like $180. I'm like, okay, cool. That's cheaper than the place I go to. And I asked them, like, if I brought it in at noon on Sunday, when would it be done? They said end of day, and they close at 5, but I had to go into work at 3:30 until 8. So I was like, I really don't want to be with the phone, like, all day Sunday and into Monday. And so I'm like, okay, thank you. And so I was like, okay, I'm just going to take it Monday, because they opened at 10 a.m. this morning, and they don't close till 8. That gives them 10 hours. So I took it this morning before class. And I'm like, okay, she's like, it's gonna take 2 days. And I'm like, 2 days? So Wednesday? And she's like, no, Tuesday. And I'm like, okay. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, how much did she quote you? I'm like, 180. And she's like, okay. And so she charged me half up front, which is fine. So I got charged $90. And then I dropped it off, and I asked her, I'm like, is there any chance it can be done today? And she's like, yeah, there's a chance. I'm like, okay. And I'm like relying on that. And so I've been having my parents contact them because I gave my dad's phone number as the contact number. And they called and they're like, hey, estimate was wrong. It's going to be $220. And I'm like, that's what I pay back home. Like, if I had known that, I would have just waited, since I still had use of my phone, waited until I go back home and go to my usual shop. And then my mom called a couple hours later, and they said it won't be done until noon tomorrow. And I'm like, noon? Tomorrow? Like, and so that makes me angry, and I really don't want to be without a phone that long, and we're gonna try to like bother them when they get closer to close and see if it's actually there. And they were just giving like a long estimate. I don't know. I have so much regret. I should not have gone to this place. They had really good reviews on Google, So that's what I based it off of, but I'm never going back there again. Yeah, so I've been without a phone all day, and it's actually been really hard. Like, I just get on my phone and do mindless things on Facebook and Instagram, and I mean, I still have my computer for Facebook. I just don't really like Facebook on the computer. It's a little weird. But I mean, I can still pass time that way, and then, like, I don't have TikTok. And, like, I can spend hours on TikTok, and, like, I'm not more productive. I'm just doing other things that are making me less productive. So it's, like, it's not even that. I don't know. I sound so stupid complaining about this, but, like, also, like, I use it to call my boyfriend and keep in touch with him, and I can't even do that. Like, I've had to use Facebook Messenger all day to talk to him, and I couldn't talk to him on his way home, and we're probably gonna have to, like, Skype or something tonight, because I can't call him tonight. So that's kind of upsetting, because I just really like talking to him. But yeah. I don't have my education class all week. Because we have a test on Wednesday, so we never show up on Mondays, and then when we have tests, we don't show up. It's an online test. So I don't have that class all week, so I'm free from 1 to 2:15. And then, yeah. So I turned in an assignment I had for geography today. And then I have to do the test by Wednesday. I did my math homework, and I'm gonna have to, like, download my scanner app on here so I can turn it in. I'm also gonna have to download my email on here. I'm using my iPod for a lot of things, but, like, I was gonna download Messenger on here because it's a lot easier than, like, using it on the computer. But I don't know my password to Facebook. I'm just always logged in. And I don't know my password to the email that's linked to Facebook. And the only way I can get into my email is through my phone number, like sending a text or sending an email to an old email that was a backup email. So I can't get into my email to reset my password for Facebook. So I can't log into Facebook or Messenger or anything on this iPod. So luckily I have my laptop. Yeah, I don't know. This is like, you don't realize how much you rely on your phone till you don't have it. I don't know, that's my little rant. I have to make dinner. I bought, like, just a little bit of food, enough to, like, get me over this hump of this week. I bought it last week, and now I'm, like, running short, and so I'm probably gonna have, like, quesadillas every night this week, because I don't really have anything else. I have bagel bites, which don't fill me up, and I have pizza rolls. I've those 3 things, and, like, a hot dog. No, I don't even have a hot dog. I don't have bread for a bun. Can't even eat a hot dog. This week is going to be rough. I can already tell if this is how my Monday is going. Yeah, nothing was too interesting today with the geography, and didn't really pay attention during the lecture. We're talking about human geography, and I'm not in human geography. And that's our whole, like, unit. And I don't even know when I think our next test isn't until, like, yeah, it's not even until November. So we'll be on this unit for a while. So today, I need to hang up my clothes because they've been sitting there since I did laundry, like, 2 weeks ago. Because I'm good at this. And I need to do laundry tomorrow. I need to wash probably my pillowcase and my towels tomorrow as well. I need to clean the entire apartment tomorrow or Wednesday morning. I don't know, I tried to wake up at 8:30 this morning, and I slept till 9:30. So, yeah, I also really want to clean my makeup brushes, because I have this little, like, cleaning mat that I've never used. But, like, that's a lot of work that I don't want to do. I'm literally just rambling. I've rambled for 10 minutes now. Yeah, so I'm gonna put you guys down, and I'm going to try my best to check in later when I get some more information about my phone, because we're gonna keep bothering them. Hopefully they can get it done faster. Hello and good afternoon. It is Tuesday, October 13th at 2:55 p.m. and I've had a busy day. So, set my alarm for 9, didn't wake up till 10, and then I had to get ready to ship something out. I had to package it up and write the label and everything. And then I had to download apps onto my iPod so that I could send in my math homework because all my apps are on my phone. And so that took a while to figure out. And then I went to get my blood drawn, but I got in the car and I'm like, I don't have my phone, so I don't have a GPS. So I had to run back up here, look at Google Maps, memorize the route, and then I had to go. And it was pretty easy because all I had to do was go down one street, go on another street, and then go on another street. Like, it was easy. Didn't know which way I was supposed to turn, but it's right next to like an amusement park here in town. And so I was like, okay, well, the amusement park is this way, so I'm gonna go this way. But once I turned on the actual street it's on, I was like going really slow, and I'm like, I'm sorry to all people behind me, but I don't know where this is. Like, I know I'm gonna pass it if I'm going the speed limit, which is probably 30 or 40. And so I finally find it and I pull in, and then I'm sitting there and I look at the door and it's saying that, like, you know, this is this way, this is this way, and like having arrows. And then I see another sign that says this door is locked. Because I thought, like, you know, it's like a medical office building, so you walk in and then there's like different doors leading to the different like doctors. But no. And so it's the door's locked. I'm like, it also said that there was parking in the back, and I'm like, I'm just gonna park in the back because that's the only door up here. And so I park in the back, and then I see the door for the lab, and I'm like, okay, cool. And I walk in and I sign in and I wait a little bit, and the tech was the only one there, and so she was running the front desk and taking blood, and she was a talker. She talked a lot, which is fine. It just caught me off guard. But yeah, I got my blood drawn. It was real quick, real easy. And then I went to go to the post office, dropped off the package, and then I came back. And I immediately took a shower and threw my clothes in the laundry and went to my math class. And I'm doing all this laundry because I have work tonight. My manager called me in, and I'm like, sure, I'll be nice and come in. She's like, can you come in today and tomorrow? And I'm like, no, I can't come in tomorrow. I have a student teaching Zoom meeting at 7, and she wanted me to be there 5 to 8, so no. And I'll be home. So yeah, I was like, I can come in today, not tomorrow. I got out of the shower, and I switched my clothes right as my class was starting. And then, so I moved the washer to the dryer and put a new load in the washer. And right now I have towels in the washer, and then I have clothes in the dryer, but they're like clothes that can't be dried normally. I only dry them because I don't like the way clothes feel when they don't have like a fabric softener. They weren't dried with a fabric softener, like if they were air dried. And so I've learned that I need to put my clothes that I don't like to dry, that are a little too small, on like an air fluff. But this one doesn't have like a low heat setting. It has a no heat and a medium heat and a high heat. The dryers at school would have like a low heat setting, and I'd put it on that. And then at home I can just hang up my clothes and then toss them in whatever, the dryer's free or whatever. So right now I have it on half of a cycle. So the cycle is 80 minutes. I have it on 40 minutes because that's about the same time as the washer. And I have it on medium heat. So I'm hoping it won't affect my clothes too much. But I don't think I have much in there that I don't want like dried. So I think it'll be fine. Like I said, it's now 3 o'clock. The place that's fixing my phone said that it will be at the store ready from between 3:45 and 4. When they originally said it'd be ready by 3. Never going back to this place again, ever. Hopefully I can just pick it up on my way to work, I guess. It's like, I'm getting it before work regardless. I mean, unless it's not there, I guess. Because they had to take it to another city. Because it's just a small, like, shop that doesn't do the repairs there. All I really have to do to get ready for work is put on my leggings, which are in the dryer right now. And do my hair. Makeup's done. This is a shirt I'm wearing. So I also need to wash my bedspread before I leave because I eat in here and I have spilled so much food on this bedspread. It is stained. It's disgusting. I don't want to leave it in here for almost a whole week while I'm gone, dirty. So I need to wash it. So that's definitely going to be after work. So we got a little late tonight, but it's fine because my roommate also needs to wash clothes. I'm hoping I can kind of mention to her, like, hey, if you need to wash anything, can you do it while I'm at work? Just because obviously it will be free. Mate, no. I'm drying my towels while I'm at work, probably. Yikes. Okay, I also need to pack tonight because I have class, tomorrow, and I want to leave right after my 2:30 ends at 3:45. So I want to have everything done by the time I get back. I need to mop and sweep and vacuum either tonight or tomorrow morning if I wake up early enough, which I probably won't. So yeah, there's just a lot to do. Just because I'm on that time crunch because I have that Zoom meeting, so I have to get home before 7. And it's an hour and a half drive at rush hour. Hour and a half drive when there's no traffic. And I have to go during rush hour. Yeah, I'm sick of not having my phone. It makes things a lot harder. My roommate was like, are you struggling without your phone? Because I would be. I'm like, yes, I am. Thank you for acknowledging that I'm not crazy for not being okay with not having my phone. I should be getting homework done today, but I do have to take a test tonight when I get home. So, because I don't want to do it tomorrow and then like risk like it being late. So we're doing it tonight. It shouldn't take me too long. I don't usually take too long on tests. Anyway, I guess I will catch up with you guys later. Alright, it is now 8:53 and I am home from work. I have dinner made. I'm about to eat. I stripped my bed. So when I sleep, I don't sleep under the comforters. I have like this gigantic, like kind of thick. It's like thick-ish. It's not like too thick and it's not too thin blanket. That I sleep underneath, and I just sleep on top of the comforter. So that's why I'm not washing the sheets, just because I never sleep on them. And obviously the food was very surface level, so it was just on the comforter. So I left the sheets on, so it's less work for me. I already had to fix the sheets because they were all kind of crumpled up underneath here. All my things are on the ground. The good thing is I feel okay, finally, about putting things on my floor, because when I lived in dorms, my rooms were always so dirty because 1, they were wood, and 2, I kept my shoes in my room. Now I try not to walk past the entryway with my shoes on. I try to take them off at the entryway. Sometimes if I need to run in and grab something quick, I'll have my shoes on, obviously. And I just vacuumed last Friday. No, 2 Fridays ago, yes. So not this past weekend, but the weekend before. I just vacuumed, and I have to vacuum either tonight or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, because the vacuum kind of smells. So I wanted the air out. Yeah, I was register training tonight, so that was fun. I haven't register trained in a while. And I really like register training. I've trained quite a few people. I mean, I've been there for almost 4 years, and I'm like one of the best register people. So I'm often brought in for training. I've trained people who have climbed higher than me. Our current key holder, I trained her when she was hired. So, yeah. She did really good. She picked up really well. I didn't usually have to step in like I have to do with a lot of people, just to make sure they do everything correctly. Yeah, I only went to work for 3 hours. But my phone, I have to take it back to the shop. I don't want to take it back there. I don't trust them anymore. But my front camera doesn't work. It's blurry. Like, let me see if it will show up. Like, it just won't focus. And I noticed that on Snapchat. I'm like, okay, I know Snapchat's a little wonky with Android. Let me try the actual camera. And like, I don't know if you can tell, you probably can't really tell on this, but it's like not clear. So that's terrible. So as you can see, it's like blurry. That's an ugly picture, but it's blurry. So I have to figure out what's wrong with it. I like literally took my shirt and rubbed it over the front camera to make sure it wasn't smudged. And yeah, so we were gonna try to call today and see if it's gonna be a quick fix and they could get it to us by 4, but the repair guy didn't answer. So luckily, I think it's a good thing that I have to wait till Monday, since I'll be home. I have to wait till Monday to take it in again and get it fixed, because that gives me time to look for other issues. They did say I have a 2-week warranty, which is the only reason I'm going back. Or one of the reasons. I mean, if I didn't have that warranty guaranteed, I'd still go back because they messed it up. And if they mess up again, I'm probably going to demand a full refund, and I'm going to take it to my usual shop where I know that they will get it done right. So, yeah, that's the only reason I'm not going to another shop, is because I put so much money into this phone at this shop. I don't want to put another $200 in and lose $400. So, also, when I showed up on Monday, it was originally going to be $180. And so she's like, okay, you have to pay half up front as a deposit. And I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, that makes sense. I will go ahead and do that. So I paid $90. And then I show up today. She's like, okay, you owe $230. It was a different cashier. And I'm like, what happened to my deposit? I'm like, I already paid a deposit of $90. And she looked in the register. She's like, oh, yeah, you did. Until she adjusted it, and it was one something. I forget how much I paid. But, yeah, other than that, my phone looks fine. It's not damaged anymore. I looked at the usual problems that I've had in the past when fixing my phone that have been caused by fixing the phone. Yes, I just looked it up because I wanted to make sure, because my dad gave the okay for them to fix the amount I paid for the deposit, I thought. And so I was checking to make sure only 90 got taken out and then 130 got taken out. So, like, that's fine. I do not want to go back to this place. I do not want to have to go without my phone for another day. But it will be fine. Also, I found out, so he said it was going to be there at 3. And then my dad was calling, checking up on it. He's like, oh, I'm going to drop it off after my doctor's appointment. And my dad's like, no, you're not. You're going to take it to the store because my daughter really needs her phone. And because if he hadn't have dropped it off by when he did, I wasn't ready till 4. He had another employee take it in. I would not have had it until Wednesday because they were closed by the time I got off work. So they were just basically holding my phone hostage and taking advantage of me. And after I am completely done with them, bad review on Google. I'm so unhappy with my choice. I should have just waited. Once I saw that it was good on Sunday and good on Monday, I should have just waited until like Thursday or Friday when I could have gotten home to my usual repair shop and get it same day. And oh, I hate this. I'm going to eat my dinner. I've been letting it cool down. It's quesadillas and oranges, and I might have some cucumbers later. I'm just trying to get rid of all the things that can spoil. Just because I'll be gone for a while. So, like, my cucumbers and my oranges will spoil probably by the time I get back. So, yeah. I'm going to watch some YouTube, and I will try to catch up with you tonight. I don't know if I will, just because it's not really exciting. There's a couple hours before I go to bed. So, I'll talk to you later. Alright, so I decided to check in for the day. It is Wednesday, October 14th at 1:33 p.m. And I'm headed back to my apartment. I'm usually not headed back this early. I usually don't go back until like 3:45 at the earliest and like 5 at the latest. But I didn't wake up well this morning. I woke up at 9, almost 40 instead of 8:30. So I didn't get to do a lot of things I needed to do this morning. And all I really needed this morning was clean. And like, that's about it. So I'm going to go do that now. I don't have to leave to get to class on time until about 2:10-ish. So I have some time. Morning, when I finally left, I went to the post office to drop off a package because I didn't realize while my phone was getting fixed that someone bought something. And so I had to go ship that out because it was supposed to be shipped out tomorrow at the latest. So I got that done, and then I came here and I did my physics class. I don't like physics. We were doing a lab and I was like, he popped in, he's like, do you guys have any questions? I'm like, okay, I don't know how to measure this wave that we're supposed to do. And we were like doing a simulation and he's like, oh, just use the measuring like tape tool. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I didn't know exactly how to use that, meaning I didn't know where to measure, where to put it and where to put the end of it kind of thing. And he's like, oh, you just drag it over. I was like, okay, thank you. I was like, I don't want to hear any more from you. Yeah, and then I started doing some homework. I read about almost over half of a chapter. That's not due till Monday. And then I started my math homework, but that was frustrating me and it was already getting close to time, so I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go. So yeah, I had lunch here. I had lunch at the cafe, or the snack bar, or whatever it is. I had a cheese quesadilla and some mac and cheese. So that was good. But yeah, now I'm headed back. I might film some clips of me cleaning, I'm not sure yet, but I will check in with you guys later. Hello. It is like 1:30, 1:27, and I'm just now checking in for today. I kind of forgot, slacked off, got busy. Yeah. So this morning I woke up and my doctor had called me at like 5 o'clock yesterday, and they close at like 4:30. And she's like, oh, I'm just wondering if you're doing in person or telemed. But she called me while I was driving, so I couldn't answer. No, my phone rang. And so they called again this morning when I woke up. And my dad and I decided it'd be best to do telemed. Just so I wouldn't have to like waste the gas and go there and everything. Lots of internet problems. Very short, very quick, very to the point. Wasn't much to say. It was just checking if my medicine's still working, which it is, so I gotta pick up my prescription probably tomorrow. Yeah, and then I was tired, so I took a nap, and then woke up, and my dad's like, the air conditioner's broken. So that was fun. Luckily, it was right when I was about to leave, so I left and went to my boyfriend's house, and we went to dinner with his mom and his mom's boyfriend. And when I got back, the air conditioner was fixed. So, yeah. Really not a lot happened today. My boyfriend doesn't have Wi-Fi right now, so I need to be hardwired into his internet tomorrow so I can do studying for my certification test. I'm going to check in on Animal Crossing for today because I didn't, and I will pick back up tomorrow. I'm gonna go vote tomorrow. Alright, hello. It is Friday, October 16th at exactly 5 o'clock, and I am headed to my boyfriend's house. Yeah, I woke up today and I went to go vote. I only waited for about an hour and a half, so it wasn't bad. And it's nice and cool outside today. It's like 79 degrees, real breezy, real nice. Got a little hot, but that's okay. Just the sun coming out. Also, my district that I graduated from, I got an email from someone who works in it, and she said that they're hiring for virtual Avid tutors, and I was in the Avid program, and so it pays $12 an hour, and so I applied. It was my first like grown-up application. Like, it wasn't just, you know, an application for like a retail job. It was like a school district application. So I had to skip over all the parts that were like for teachers, but I hope I get it, because I feel like it could work really well with my schedule, my current work schedule, and my school schedule, to give me a little bit of extra money, get maybe my foot in the door, because that's the district I want to work in. Yeah. So I sent an email to the woman who emailed me first and told her that I applied, just like she told everyone in the email to, and so we'll see if I get picked for an interview. Probably getting Raising Cane's tonight for dinner, which is exciting because I've been craving it, because I have not had it for like over a month. I don't think I've had it since I left in August. I'm gonna try to do my practice test stuff. I want to get through the math portion this weekend. I really hope I can. That's my goal. It's a lot, but that's my goal, because I need to get this done with. I need to start doing it again. So I guess I will just talk to you guys later. Alright, hello. It is now 9:26, and I've eaten dinner. I did get Cane's, so my hunger is satisfied. I'm gonna play some Animal Crossing real quick, and then I'm going to start studying for my certification test, because I need to get it done. So, wish me luck. Alright, it is now 11:01, and I am so tired. I started doing my studying again. Oh my goodness, I have until like the beginning of November, so I don't have that long until I have to start paying for it. So I'm gonna have to start paying for it just because I slacked off so much. All I have left, I'm pretty sure, is the math section, and then the the like reading section, and then I can take my real core studies or core subjects exam. Then all I have to work on after that is my pedagogy, so my PBR, and then I have to work on my ESL. So I'm hoping I only have to pay like 40 bucks, because 20 bucks a month. So I'm hoping I only have to pay 40 bucks a month. Or 40 bucks. I'm hoping I can get it done in that time period, because I'm writing notes, so once like I'm done like taking all the practice tests, I shouldn't need it anymore, because I have notes to pass the test with. As you see, my cheeks are really red, my face is really heated up. I don't know why. I took off my jacket. I went ahead and took off my makeup, because sometimes that wakes me up, but I'm getting to the point where I just don't care anymore. I am just flying through the notes, flying through the questions. And mind you, I've done one like measly section, because there's like big sections, there's like subsections within those sections. I've done one subsection. I haven't finished it. I still have the quizzes to do, so I'm gonna do the quizzes, and I'm going to take a break. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna read them and watch TikTok. I'm gonna do something, just so I can sit and relax and just zone out. I'm hoping I get a second wind here soon. Usually I get a second wind. Usually it's around this time though, so I don't know what's going on. I am just so tired. So I may have to do a lot of this on Sunday, because I'm actually busy tomorrow. So I'll only have like tomorrow night to do things. Yeah, I will update you guys later. Alright, so it is 11:50, and I finished that one subsection that I've been working on since I don't know how long. Math is not my strong suit, and it was asking me to do a lot of math problems, and no. So, I don't know if I'm gonna do any more tonight. It's pretty late. I'm gonna try to just relax, distract myself, and maybe go back in and start the next subsection. I know I won't finish that tonight. But yeah. So, I'm just gonna end it here since it's Friday night. So, thank you for watching. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a like, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you're notified every single time I update. Have a good day, you guys.